I tried to push it out, to ignore it, to not show how I was feeling.
I will never forget the hunger and the cold I felt during this period of time.
No matter how things were going at home with my mother's situation, I chose not to make it my own.
It's too frequently the case that stories are told for people or about them from the outside. The Louisville Story Program is a literary arts outreach nonprofit. Our aim is to reach out to folks in our community and provide the tools and opportunities and platforms necessary for them to publish books about their lives.
Write first, think later. Write exactly what's on your mind, exactly the emotions that is attached to this memory.
We partnered with Central High School to provide a college-level creative writing workshop.
My chapter is about my dad and what it was like for me and my family with him being locked away. The wisdom of things that only a father and son could talk about was lost to me. I always felt an emptiness because he wasn't there. He was gone out of our lives for 10 years. Having those memories with him and then just like they all just gone, like a chunk of my life he didn't get to experience. One night I walked past my little sister's room and heard crying. She looked at me with tears in her eyes and said, "I miss Daddy." I patted her head gently while she wept in my arms.
My chapter is about abuse and how I've overcome it. I was 8 years old when my mother introduced us to a new man. I was a child, I looked at everything. I was so observant and I really understood what was going on. This man had a slight smirk to his face. It wasn't a normal smile though. It was the type of smile a man had right before he lays hands on your mother. There's a lot telling you don't say anything, don't speak up. And then I was like, well, my story could actually help someone. Someone hearing my story could make them open up and tell their story, and that's what we want.
The writing process is an opportunity to dig around and see what's rattling around in your heart, see what needs to come out.
My chapter is about me growing up in Somalia and me growing up in a refugee camp. They say that children have rights to be free and protected here in America. But what about those who have known? What about those who never got the chance to grow up? What about those who I loved and whose memories are still part of me? So you have to relive it to tell your story, because at the beginning I didn't want to relive it, I just wanted to write it, but you have to feel it, you have to want it, so just seeing my words is just like, I did that,
We actually have adults that are taking interest in what we have to say, and our voices deserve to be heard just like anybody else's.